Welcome to the greatest review of the week, of the greatest show, potentially of the week. How are you doing today, Wrestling Network?
I'm doing all right, mate. I've just watched a fantastic wrestling show. So have you. In a good mood, ready to get this out. How are you doing?
I'm doing very good. See, I finally converted him to AEW culture.
About time. Took you long enough.
Yeah, told you it was a bad show. We kick off with Matt Sydal versus Brian Cage in a one-on-one match, which was pretty good. I mean, I've never been overly over on Matt Sydal, but he did a pretty good job here. Brian Cage won with a drill claw, so wasn't too bad.
This match was all right. Honestly, like you said, I've never been much of a fan of Matt Sydal. Used to like him in WWE. He's never born a lot. Really think he should have been more. But as Matt Sydal, he's never really, I guess, connected with me. But he's still all right. This match was very, very good. Got Brian Cage over strong. It was a good match.
Definitely. I mean, Matt Sydal does need to kind of work on his in-ring game myself, but I enjoyed him. Obviously, Ricky Starks got a promo after the match, which was pretty decent as well. I like Ricky Starks. I'm more over with him than I am with Brian Cage, personally.
Agreed. Ricky Starks, he's the next The Rock. He is the next Rock.
He has got some very, very good charisma, in my opinion. There's just something about him. He carries himself like a star.
I could not have put that better. He carries himself as a star. He looks like a star. He acts like a star. Everything about Ricky Starks is a star. I don't understand, man. I don't understand how he can be that good. But he is that good. And I love it.
He's just really good. After that, we got Cody making a big entrance, coming out, showing his last name. He congratulated Darby Allin. He was then interrupted by a woman. Jade Cargill is apparently what her name was. She said, "I've been watching my prey and I know someone who's better than you because they're not scared to only have one name. His real name is Shaq." Brandy then came out all ghetto-like, be like, "How dare you talk to my man like that? I swear to God, I will take you down there and I'll beat your face up so bad they won't be able to tell you're a woman."
Dude, Brandy snatched her here. Brandy snatched that wig. Loved it.
Yeah,
Brandy went full hood.
it was brilliant. I think my impression was even better. Cody then gets
Debatable.
Yeah. Jerry Lynn then separates Brandy and Jade. Nice to see Jerry Lynn. Brian Cage and Ricky Starks attack Cody. Darby Allin then makes a save. And then Will Hobbs then joins joins to make the save as well.
He was a bit late.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was
done by the
massively
time Will
late,
Hobbs
to be
came out.
honest. The entire
Yeah.
thing was pretty much over when he got his ass down there.
He was. But who's Shaq, though? Anyway, who is Shaq?
Please tell me you're actually asking that ironically.
No, but is it going to be Shaquille O'Neal or is it somebody
Is it
else?
going to be somebody
or...
who's just called Shaq? I don't know.
What should be some white person called Shaq?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. We then get a John Moxley promo saying that he's beat Kenny Omega before, he'll beat him again, and we'll be having a match December 2nd on Dynamite. I'm assuming it's going to be a big event Dynamite, not just a standard one.
They did say something about that. I didn't catch it halfway through, but towards the bunkhouse match, Excalibur did say something about something big's happening on December 2nd.
Yeah, they do these kind of, because they only have like 4 or 5 pay-per-views a year, they do these occasional big Dynamites, like they did Halloween Havoc for NXT. It's just going to be a big, more fancy version of Dynamite.
I don't know. Should have been Revolution. Unless they're going to do Omega and Page with Omega as champion at Revolution, but I don't know.
Who knows what they're going to do with that. But either way, I'm intrigued to see Kenny Omega potentially beat John Moxley, because I feel like we need a new champion now, and Kenny Omega is the perfect champion.
It's been all year. He's held it since February.
I know. He's been a great champion, though.
Oh, agreed.
He's
time.
He's basically what Drew McIntyre should have been. Drew McIntyre just kind of felt boring after the first few weeks.
I wouldn't say a few weeks.
No, but you
few
know what I mean?
months,
It kind of
maybe.
got stale, whereas John Moxley's kept it fresh. Maybe it's maybe because Drew McIntyre only faced the same opponent half the fucking time.
True.
Whereas
It's
John
time for
Moxley,
Moxley to
who's he
stop it.
faced? Eddie Kingston. He's had a few more title defenses.
He should drop it.
Oh yeah,
Drop it to
MJF,
Omega.
Chris Jericho, I think.
Did Jericho have his rematch or not?
Who?
Jericho.
Yeah, I think he didn't. I think he lost. I'm not too sure. I'd have to check the facts. But anyway, come on, Omega. Then we go to what I would have said was the best match of the night, but it kind of got outclassed by the end. The bunkhouse match brawl between Butcher Blade and the Natural Nightmares, who were Dustin Rhodes and QT Marshall. There was blood, there was big spots, there was chairs, weapons, everything. This match
Yeah.
was pretty decent.
This match was a mess, but it was a beautiful mess.
Yes. There was
loads of
literally
spots.
blood everywhere by the end of it.
Did you see Blade's face towards the end?
He was bloody covered.
Scary. Crimson mask.
Yeah, that was second best match of the night.
I would have said first.
I don't know, I enjoyed the main event more.
Really? Well, in ring, the main event is probably better, but
Yeah.
this one...
I'd say they're on par then. They're better for different reasons.
You could say that.
Yeah. We then had Jericho come out to introduce his two new members to the Inner Circle, MJF and Wardlow. He has Santana Ortiz and Jake Hager, who dressed like they came off the street. Their
Well, they did.
But their clothes looked awful. You would expect them to be in suits or something for this, not casual clothes.
To be fair, though, it wasn't good clothes as well. Like, that's something I feel like I would have worn to one of my mates' birthday parties when I was 8.
But I'd say they were terrible clothes.
Definitely not
Then
good.
MJF did a promo that turned out to be Drake lyrics. I didn't get the reference until they actually said it on the TV because I don't listen to Drake. But obviously MJF was very comical here. Then we get it's a birthday. We're celebrating a birthday, and then there's confetti and balloons and everything.
It's Jericho's birthday!
Woo, but even though I don't think it actually is.
Or it was. It was on the 9th, I think.
Okay. So yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, the rest of the Inner Circle hate MJF, apart from Jericho. So there's big tensions brewing in the Inner Circle. So gonna wait to see how this unfolds. I like it so far.
Honestly, once again, MJF proven why he is the #1 premier talent in professional wrestling today. He is better than you, and you do know it. Accept it. MJF he's a god, and he's only like 24 as well.
I know, he's really, really good. Then we get the
Love
Young
MJF.
Bucks cutting a promo talking about being amazing champions and then apologising to Alex Marvez for kicking him in the face. Yeah, I guess they're turning them back babyface.
Haven't they apologized 5 times for that now?
I don't know. But anyway, they basically cemented the fact that baby faces again.
They apologize every single week, but whatever. I don't think the baby faces. They're just obnoxious heels.
I think they're meant to be getting babyface sympathy and like, I think.
I don't think so, honestly.
Who knows?
But then again, FTR are the heels.
Yeah.
So I can see
And
why.
again, they don't really have clearly defined heels and faces half of the time.
They should, because it gets confusing, like stuff like this. You can
Yeah,
hardly
the Young
know
Bucks
who's
have never
coming or going.
acted like baby faces, but they are loved like baby faces.
They have. They've been baby faces before.
Yeah, but in AEW they always act like heels, but they're loved like a baby face.
I don't know. It confuses me.
Yeah. Moving on to Shawn Spears versus Scorpio Sky, a pretty decent contest. I enjoyed this match. Shawn Spears won, which was surprising.
What are they doing with Shawn Spears now? Are they trying to get him back over?
I don't know, but yeah, I think so. I mean, he's never going to be a main eventer, but upper mid card, I'd like to see him.
He's been slowed down since he lost to Cody.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't think he would have got. I think he only really kind of got anything because he actually injured Cody.
True.
I mean, he's all right. Just I don't see him as a world champion. That's a bad
Could have
thing.
been. Could have been by now if he would have beaten Cody last year, which I'm still a little bit pissed off about. Should have beaten Cody, and now he's kind of just floating. He's just there.
Yeah.
As with example here. Good match though.
Very good match. Definitely proves why these two guys are on here because they're both good workers.
Definitely.
Okay, then Alex Marvez talked to Kenny, then left, and then Kenny was on the phone saying that he's stepping into the number one position in wrestling the title. He says, Mox has taken the number one position from me. He's heard where the cleaner Kenny from New Japan. He said he never left. He's ready to resume his role of being the best in the world. He said he's never had a one-on-one match in regular ring under regular rules, and he's got a plane to catch. You know what? If Kenny Omega's going to start putting more effort back into his wrestling, I will be happy. Because he's one person that's slowed himself down massively since coming from New Japan.
Okay, listen. Somebody has got to try and explain the entire Kenny Omega hype to me. I've never understood it. Never liked him. Never really gotten behind him and supported him. I don't get it.
He's one of these characters that just looks and feels cool. You know, like Orange Cassidy's over because he's cool. Kenny's the same thing. You can't explain why they're over, but they just are.
I don't know.
He's got solid wrestling. He's a great talker, and he just has the aura and personality as a big mega superstar. He feels like one of these larger than life characters, but also grounded a lot of the time when he does video game stuff.
I mean, I suppose that's what it is, isn't it? It's like the video game crowd obviously get behind him because he's a video gamer.
He's a relatable guy, but also has the aura of a big mega superstar like that nobody really has nowadays.
Suppose so.
I mean, if you watch some of his New Japan stuff properly, I think you might get it. But then again, he's done nothing in AEW to cement himself yet. He's had a few good matches with PAC and that here and there, but Kenny's not transitioned to weekly television as well as he should have.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen the supposed matches with Okada that are supposed to be 5, 6, and 7-star matches. I don't understand why. I've seen better matches. In WWE, I've seen better matches.
Yeah,
before.
I would never have said they are the best matches in the world like Dave Meltzer has, but they were good.
They were good, yeah.
They were very good. Then we have Tay Conti from, well, used to be in WWE. I think she's making a debut here.
Ty Conti? No, she debuted a couple of weeks ago.
She has how much I can remember. I watch too much wrestling to remember most shit. Versus Red Velvet, which is Brandy Rhodes' friend.
Brandy Rhodes' friend? You mean twin?
Yeah. Tay Conti won.
Ty Conti's amazing. You honestly, once they get to like proper showcasing Ty Conti, you will love
good.
Ty.
I've seen her work. She's good. Anna Jay was there at ringside. She was not happy that Anna Jay didn't take her help. Tay didn't take her help, but then they hug eventually. There's so going to be a match between those two eventually.
Hug it out. Hug it out. I love when they hug.
Yeah.
It's whatever. It's just a filler match, innit?
They're also teasing. They advertise Inner Circle taking Las Vegas.
Yeah, MJF and Wardlow have invited Jericho and the Inner Circle to Las Vegas next week, so we're going to get another steak dinner segment just in Las Vegas.
I'm going to be happy.
See.
Then, for some reason, Kip Sabian was yelling at Orange Cassidy.
Bit random.
I don't know what. I'm assuming he's going to leave them too. To be fair, Trent needs to be away from that group.
Oh,
They need to
Trent.
change his name back to Trent Beretta. I get why they didn't want that name because it is a gun. Beretta is a type of gun, so I get why they didn't want the reference.
What? They don't want the reference, but these people spend 3 years as the Bullet Club.
True. But then again, in Japan, they don't know what the word bullet means, do they?
Well, we do.
Yeah. But anyway, I get Trent a singles run, get Kip Sabian doing something, and get Orange Cassidy on a singles run.
Get Trent in the main event.
Yes, Trent versus John Moxley, do it.
Get Orange Cassidy out the company. Get Kip Sabian in the lower card, if not out the company. And I'll be happy.
Just get Orange Cassidy to become like your opening segment. He just walks out, puts his hands in his pocket, and goes backstage. The crowd would pop for that every week.
Why?
I don't know why it's over. Again, this is one of the characters I can't explain why it's over, but people like. I like him. I wouldn't say he's fantastic, but I like him for some reason.
It's almost like a cult, man. It's like a cult.
Literally,
Cassidy
about
cult.
Orange.
The Pockets cult is what we're going to call it.
Yeah. Then Eddie Kingston cuts a promo saying everyone's welcome for this amazing match we're about to have, which was Pentagon Jr. For some reason, he's gone back to Penta Al Zero Mero, which I'm just going to keep calling him Pentagon Jr. because it's fucking easier. Versus Rey Fenix. This match was insane.
Dude, the one spot that still sticks with me was that rolling spike cut. I don't know what you call it. I've never seen it before.
Rebound
but it was so
cutter.
good. That one, yeah. Rebound spike
That
cutter.
was amazing. I love that spot. I mean, QT Marshall also does it as well.
Does he? I've never seen it.
Well, he does a different version. He does do a cutter though. I think he kind of does. He does like a rebound cutter kind of thing, but not
Does
the same
he
as
sell it,
Pentagon, that Ray did it.
Yeah, I don't think he sells it with the spike. It looked sick.
It was amazing. Pentagon Jr. won. Eddie Kingston then talks about how amazing they are. You took your brother to showed him who's boss. And PAC comes out and says, "The bastard PAC is back. You've made a bad mistake, Eddie Kingston. I'm coming for you."
Got to do it in the Geordie accent, mate. The bastard PAC is back, and you've made a big mistake. Nah.
There you go.
Yeah, this was a great main event and a great closing segment from PAC. PAC's finally back. They needed him.
I'm glad. I like PAC. I've seen the guy wrestle live, I think.
I have. It's great.
I swear he's been in one of the AEW shows I went to.
You went to an AEW show?
No, sorry, WCPW. Might have been one of those, I think.
I think it was, I don't know.
I can't remember. But anyway, PAC is back. I'm happy. AEW Dynamite gets 7 out of 10.
Alright, one thing I must mention as well from that match I neglected to mention. They ripped off each other's masks in the main event. Looked very, very sick. It was kind of like disrespecting your brother, your family, ripping off the mask, and it was very, very good. But anyway, PAC's back. Dynamite, solid show tonight. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
Decent. I can generally say I massively enjoyed this. Definitely. If you haven't, go watch the NXT review where we talk about how bad it was compared to this. It's also already got 69 views in the first 19 minutes. Yeah, 69. But yeah, seriously, 69. Go check out that one. I'll be live on Friday for SmackDown and the review afterwards. But yes, generally, thank you for watching. Remember, try quavers. And you know what? Try a flake. Why not?
Oh, do you know what? We're going on about everything you should try. Don't try skips. Just don't have some skips.
Try rip-off skips. They're better.
They are.
generally, they're called prawn shells. You can either find them Tesco or Co-op, and they are so much better than skips. They have more flavour, and they're just overall better. And they're like £1 for 85 grams. And
Agreed.
generally, I love them to death, but skips, not the biggest fan. I would never pick a pack of skips, but yet you give me a pack of prawn shells, and bitch, they're going to be gone quicker than you can say no.
Skips used to be better. They don't like dissolve anymore like they used to.
They're not very good anymore.
Nah, it just like tastes like dry
And then again,
cardboard.
McCoy's used to be amazing, and their freaking crisps have come downhill massively.
McCoy's are tiny now. Have you noticed they've gotten smaller?
Massively smaller amount of crisps. They used to be
Definitely.
like half full packs, and they used to be amazing. Now they're just shite.
Agreed.
Okay, well, this is our snack recommendation for the day, I guess. This is the thing that happens. Me and Ellie make a joke about bloody Dead Space, and me and Wrestling Network talk about English snacks. Yes, like, share, subscribe, and we shall catch you all on Friday.